Let's welcome the Executive Governor of Enugu State. He has just joined in on the space tonight. Good evening, Your Excellency. You're welcome.
Yeah, good evening, host. Thank you very much. Thank you. And let me express my profound gratitude and to also say how delighted I am to be yet another section of X space. I think the last time we had one was sometime in May, and here we are again. But this engagement and interface is not one that I take for granted, because I see it as an opportunity not only to highlight our commitment and the things that we have pledged to Enugu to do, but it also underscores our commitment to open governance.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Appreciate your opening remark. So I'll go first. Your Excellency, in your acceptance speech in 2023, you mentioned plans for connecting rail lines across towns in Enugu State. Could you update us on the status of this rail project? And recently, of course, just now, you announced the Enugu Air project, which was not included in your original manifesto. Why do you think the Enugu Air is important at this time? What benefit does it hold for the people of Enugu State? In the last space edition, still speaking transportation, you promised buses within the Enugu metropolis to ease transportation for residents. We haven't seen any of it since that announcement. Why hasn't that promise been fulfilled? Insecurity, residents of Nimbo, these are areas that I have reported. These are documented reports that I have done. Residents of Nimbo, Uzuwane, Ikem, and Ihamufu in Isuzo have experienced repeated herdsmen attacks, which have led to increased food prices and a decline in farming activities. What is your administration doing to address these security breaches? I understand there has been some interventions regarding that with your PPP program with a farm produce city. I understand that is still ongoing, but it does look like that is not solving the problem of the headers class, because that's the reason why that particular PPP program was established. Are you worried that even with the establishment of the farm produce city, that this particular farmers headers problem wouldn't go away? I yield the mic to you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. That's a multi-barrel. So let's take the transportation first. You're right. Our manifesto speaks to a multimodal transportation system. And what that means is not to rely solely on the road transport, but to think about other means of transportation to ease movement and to also ensure that people move from one point to the other at the strictest minimum cost. And so the idea of the rail line is still live. I did mention that in town hall yesterday. It took us about 9 months to do the feasibility. So we're going to start the implementation of the first phase of the rail line. We have, from the feasibility we've done, we already know we need about 137 kilometers of rail track to connect our urban, interurban, and some semi-urban locations. So we'll be talking about moving from here to Nsukka, to Ogo, to Udi, with the new rail system that we're going to develop. And by all means, also within the city, you'd have the light rail that will take you around. So that feasibility is ready. One of the longest lead item for projects like this is the feasibility. And it took a while to do the pre-feasibility. We had a nod to go after the pre-feasibility, and then we went to a full feasibility phase. And I'm glad to announce that that's done. So the next thing, of course, is to do get your financing and then get that right. But the truth about this thing is the feasibility we did revealed that this is bankable. Okay, so this is a project that the state would carry out with minimal investment on the part of the state. But this is some project that can be executed with investors coming to partner, just like you mentioned, the PPP model.